Nathan. Welcome everybody to this extraordinary council meeting of the Armidale Regional Council of 24 January 2024. Could I call upon Councillor McMichael to make a civic affirmation?
We, the councillors of the Armidale Region, declare that we will undertake the duties of the office of councillor in the best interests of our community and faithfully and impartially carry out the functions, powers, authorities and discretions vested in us to the best of our skill and judgment.
Thank you, Councillor McMichael, and I'll call upon Councillor Robinson to do a recognition of country.
We acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. The Armidale Regional Council pays tribute to their love of land, love of people and love of culture.
Thank you, Councillor Robinson. Can I ask the General Manager to make a statement in relation to live streaming of council meetings?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. This meeting is being audio and video recorded, and the recordings of the non-confidential parts of the meeting will be made available on the internet. No other persons are permitted to record the meeting unless specifically authorised by council to do so. And can we please set all mobile phones and computers to silent, please? Thanks, Mr Mayor.
Thanks, Mr General Manager. Councillors, I've received one apology for this meeting from Councillor O'Connor, and I note that Deputy Mayor Redwood is dialing in from London or Dublin, and it's 4 AM-ish there. Other than that, we're all present. Councillors, having reviewed the agenda, does anybody have a conflict of interest or any disclosure they wish to make? Thank you. I'll declare that good. There's only one item on this report, and it's item 7.1. It's the presentation of the audited financial statements and audit reports for the year ended 30 June 2023. The recommendation is that Council note the report of those statements, and that is it. So it's on the screen. Could I have a mover, please? Thank you, Councillor Robinson, and a seconder is Councillor Galletley. Anything you would wish to say, Councillor Robinson?
Just very briefly, understanding Council's finances is vitally important, but it does seem from all the difficulties we've had this year that it's becoming more and more difficult. And I, as a councillor, would certainly like to see the information I need in a readily accessible form to make informed decisions without the procedures and the processes that at the moment seem to be set up more for the state government than for informing councillors about the true finances. And I mean, I couldn't give you a couple of examples, like, for example, having to report all the financial assistance grants for a particular and not recognise them in the year in which they're going to be expended. That's confusing to me, and I'm sure it's confusing to other people. And also, for example, all the way we've been treating the Kempsey Road accounts. It's very nice for the state government, but for me, as having to work out what a financial impairment is and work out, and in this case, I think I do understand it, but I'm not going to swear to it, that really because of this fine, if it hadn't been for that financial impairment, which was a capital grant in the previous year, so wouldn't have affected our operating result, it's now taken 10 million off our operating results this financial year. So if it hadn't been for that, maybe it would have been $10 million better off this year. So these are the sort of things that I hope that sooner or later, and I hope sooner rather than later, we will be able to accommodate and provide something that's for laymen and for councillors that's a lot easier to understand. And that was what we had in our resolution of the 25th of May 2022, which is over a year and a half ago, for simpler financial statements. And I do hope that this will happen in the next few months. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Robinson. Councillor Galletley.
I'd like to thank our Chief Financial Officer and Forsyth for actually doing what Councillor Robinson just mentioned, for making it simpler and explaining it to us how we understand it. It's come a long way, and thank you so much. And I've having a bit of trouble understanding how Councillor Robertson couldn't see that in our report here, that it has been simplified. We can go to things that I most certainly couldn't understand, and I could understand it. So I suppose we definitely look in through different eyes there, that's for sure. But thanks again for making it more simplified to our Chief Financial Officer, and continue the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Gillespie. Councillors, anyone wish to say anything more? All right, let's put it to a vote. All those in favour of noting the financials? I declare that carried unanimously. And councillors, with that being the only item, I now declare this extraordinary council meeting closed at 7 minutes past 4. Thank you.